Artificial intelligence, or we call it as AI, indicate to the simulation of human intelligence in machine form, which are set up to think the way as human think and resemble to their action. The term may also be applied to any machine that exhibits traits associated with a human mind, such as learning and problem solving. As for the meaning, we see that AI brings benefit in our life. Thus, AI can actually cause damage rather than being a beneficial robot for mankind. Just imagine that every problems happens are only solved by the machine. How can we, as a human being, can improve our critical thinking skills? Human skills are got to be deducted due to our dependence to the machine. If these are happen continuously, this world is going to be controlled just by the machine. As the movie entitled Avengers Endgame, Thanos decided to destroy all human beings in the world with just a snapping fingers and then rule the world. There must be a huge disaster and destruction for the world. To avoid this to be happen, we got to prevent using AI in our life because AI are more harmful than good.
As we know, throughout the news and social media, people are expecting the benefit of artificial intelligence for the brighter future. We all experiencing by the concept of automated car, technologies, and each other. Despite of this, we are unaware of their disadvantages which can ruin our life. When we look at the positive side of a thing, there must be a negative side, same as artificial intelligence. Instead of the advantages, there must be the disadvantages behind it. So here, let me explain about some major disadvantages of artificial intelligence that we will face if we do not aware about it. Firstly, artificial intelligence cannot replace human abilities, which is it could not be the same as human. Certainly, machine perform well compared to a human being, but it is impossible to a machine for replacing human ability. For instance, machine cannot build human intelligence because our intelligence is natural and gifted by our Creator. Machines are effective, but human intelligence is more effective. It is true that machine can store and keep a lot of data, but it is quite difficult and troublesome compared to a human's ability. Next, AI also does not improve with experience because, as we know, machine is a set-up item which can be done based on what they had been set. This shown many differences between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. For example, human intelligence can be improved anytime they want because as a human being, we need to learn and gain experience with something that we do. So, that can improve our skills and ability to do something. However, machines cannot decide the pros and cons about something because they only capable to do certain situation based on what they had programmed for. So, it is obviously that AI does not improve with experience as they has no emotion and moral value. It is clearly shown that AI can lead to negative behind the positive. So, whatever we do in our future do not depend on our modern technology in daily life. We also need to aware that AI can lead to negative things, maybe can ruin our life in the future.
Every we do in world we use technology. This can be explained. Most of us carry AI everywhere, which is Android device always in our pocket. On top of that, if there is no device in our daily life, it seems lifeless. Nowadays, AI gives many benefits to us as well as the world. But do you think about what will happen in the future with this AI? So let me explain about the risks we will face if AI technology is more powerful than humans are in our daily life. Alright, so the firstly is AI technology is capable of killing humans. In history, there have been several incidents where robots were developed with this AI technology. This can be further explained in 1981, Kenji Urada, who is a factory worker that making a motorcycle, has been killed by a robot that is working on nearby areas. This happened when the robot detected him as a threat or enemy. So the robot pushed the worker to a machine in the factory, and then the robot used the hands hardly to hit the worker until death. If we do not prevent this AI technology, then our world will no longer be filled with a human, but will be filled with a robots. Next, another risk that will destroy human life is many people will lose their job. With the advent of AI technology and robots in our world, it must provide convenience and pleasure to perform tasks as human beings. But as we all know, the use of AI technology will pose a serious risk that can affect human life. This is because the more AI technology is created, the less employment opportunities for humans. We can see now, the world is already equipped with various AI technology. For example, the employment sector that has been dominated by AI technology today, which we can say here is from the transport and storage sector. This sector has been managed using machine or robots by 56%. And this can be more explained. The company in Taman Impian Emas in Sukuda, Johor, they have produced a robot for use in industry to transport goods. This technology is known as Automotive Guided Vehicle (AGV). This technology has been used in the automotive industry, textile, food, and so on. When such a thing happens in our world, many people will be unemployed and have no financial resources.
There are many incidents involving artificial intelligence that occur due to human negligence. First, there have been several accidents that happen involving self-driving car. A self-driving car, which also known as autonomous vehicle, driverless car or robo-car, is a vehicle that is capable of sensing its environment and moving safely with little or no human input. On 18 March 2018, there was fatal accident involving one of Uber's self-driving car. This accident involved a 49-year-old victim known as Ellen Hasberg. She was the first pedestrian victim of self-driving car. This accident happened when she was wheeled a bicycle across the road in Tempe, Arizona. Lengthy investigation by police and U.S. National Transportation Safety Board found that human error was the mostly to blame for the crash. Investigators said the car's safety driver, Rafael Vasquez, had been streaming an episode of The Voice at the time. Ms. Vasquez was in the driver's seat and had the ability to take over control of the vehicle in an emergency. There are many accidents involve Tesla, which is the most famous autopilot car that people want to buy. Even though Tesla has said repeatedly that its autopilot system is designed only to assist drivers who must still pay attention and be ready to intervene at all times, the drivers still not take this warning as an important thing. As a result, there were 158 deaths recorded involving Tesla. For example, on 2018, there was an accident because of the driver, Mr. Walter Huang, who is an Apple employee, was playing video game before the crash. He was killed when his car hit barrier. These accidents prove that our lives have been destroyed by AI, because when the drivers were too reliable on the car, many accidents will happen on the future. The accident might not kill the driver, but it can kill other people like pedestrians, cyclists, motorcyclists, or other drivers.
Final word, let us not practice AI in our life as it causes more damage than benefit. Why do we have to make a copy for a human life while we can improve human skills? A person can do much more better than AI. As an example, a machine can only hold a memory or a document with a limited storage, but human brain can actually perform a lot more than that. Paul Reber, professor of psychology at Northwestern University, once said that human brain can hold up to 1 million gigabytes. Who needs a machine while we can work our body to run the world to the highest point of living? We cannot deny the fact that technology do help us to gain a developed life, but we cannot sacrifice human skills just to remain being modern. So be moderate in using technology before it kills you.
AI ruined our life.
Don't let the machines control our life.
We choose our future.
Better think deeply and wisely about it.